Hi guys, I am back with another video. This video is showing you how to make apple pie out of apples, cake mix, and butter. It's a very simple, lazy recipe and it tastes so good. So let's get started. First of all, you'll need a 9 by 13 pan. Glass pan, it can be aluminum pan. Whichever pan you decide to use. I like to use glass pans because I feel like it works better. And then you need 2 cans of 21-ounce apple filling. Or I can say apple topping. This one says pie filling or topping. So you need 2 cans of that. I like to use the store brand. You just want to get you a box of mix, cake mix. I just got the white Supermore Betty Crocker cake mix. Pick whatever kind of cake mix you want. It could be any kind. It can even be pineapple cake, whatever kind of cake you want to be your topping. And it's gonna kind of have that taste to it. So first of all, we're just gonna put the apple filling, pie filling, or whatever you want to call it, at the bottom of the pan. Okay, you want to spread it all around, and you want it kind of to be flat because you know you got to put the stuff on top. You can use more apples in this if you want to. You can use another can, but this was enough. And now you're gonna put your cake mix on the top of it. Okay, so you're just going to sprinkle the dry cake mix on top. Like, you're not going to mix the cake mix with anything. The cake mix is going to be dry, and you're going to cover up the apples. Do not mix the cake mix with anything. You're just going to pour the plain cake mix over top of the apples. Don't mix it with anything, just pour it on the top. . want to smooth it over top and make sure all of the apples are covered up. Don't pat it down. Just kind of, you know, shift it around. You don't want to pat it. You don't want to be like tight. You just want to shift it around and make sure it's covered up completely. You don't want any apples to be sticking out. Okay, so one of the ingredients I forgot to show you at the beginning was butter. You need butter too. So you need to get butter, whatever kind of butter you like, whatever you use, it doesn't matter the brand of butter. I just like this butter. See how much I got there? You're actually going to need more than that. You need to take it and you need to melt it down. On here, I'm just showing you how I poured it across the cake mix, but you want it to be completely covered with butter so it can do what it needs to do. So the amount of butter I showed you probably need to double that. So probably about a cup, or a little bit more than a cup. You kind of figure that out yourself, but you just want it to be completely covered. But what I have here is not enough. I didn't record that part when I came back and added butter, but you want to completely cover the top of the cake mix so it can do what you need to do. And of course your oven should have been preheated to 350. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that at the beginning. Preheated the 350, and when you put it in the oven, you want to leave it in there anywhere from an hour and 10 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. But make sure you watch it. And this is what it came out to look like. It's kind of like a crust type thing on the top. So, you know, you don't got your original apple pie. It's a crust. Believe me, it has a crisp to it, and it's crazy how it turned out. I know you guys like, you just put plain cake mix on the top. Yes, plain cake mix on the top with butter on top of it. You see how simple that was? Apple filling on the bottom, cake mix, plain cake mix on the top, and you want to pour the butter across it. And the reason why you want the butter to be all the way across it, I didn't get to show that, but all the way across it, because you want it to kind of mix into the cake mix. You're not gonna mix it up, but you're gonna pour it on top, and when it's cooking, it's gonna cause it to be brown like this, and it's gonna cause it to crisp a little bit. And when I tell you this was good, my kids were skeptical. I used to make this when I was little. My kids were skeptical and like, yeah, I don't think, you see how I'm pushing it, like it's actually firm. My kids were skeptical about it, but this is how it looks. This is the only picture I got. My kids ate out of this one, but it tastes real good. Alright guys, I hope you like this recipe. It's very simple. Your kids can even make it themselves. You can make it yourself. It's something quick, fast. You want to bake something, you have a little party, and you think, oh, let me do something quick. You can make it look nicer than this or whatever, but you know, I let my son help me with it and everything. But it tastes very good. It may not look as good as it tastes, but just try it. It's very cheap. The cake mix is cheap. The apple filling is very cheap. I like to use the store brand apples. They're very good. Cake mix, you know, you pay about $1 for it. The can of apple filling is like $1, so that's like what, maybe $3 for the 2 cans of apples, and $1.50 maybe for the cake mix. And there you go, $4.50, $5 for a cake. And then you got the butter. You can buy a little stick of butter, you know, $1 or something. But anyway, give me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already. Subscribe to my other channel if you hadn't already. Make sure you check me out on social media, and make sure you check out my Amazon store. Thank you guys for watching. Be blessed.